Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Ikot Abasi TV. If this is your first time of stopping by, thank you very much. I love you. Please do well to hit on the subscribe button, do well to like, do well to share, and do well to comment. This channel is all about news and history of Ikot Abasi local government area and Akwa Ibom as a whole. Alright, in this video, I'll be sharing with you a brief history about a famous place in Akwa Ibom State situated in Ikot Abasi local government area, which is called the Bridge of No Return. In the ancient city of Opobo, which is now Ikot Abasi, lies the dreaded Bridge of No Return. It was the final place where slaves were being taken out from Opobo town and transported to the middle of the sea for the shipment to the European slave masters. No slave ever went down that bridge and came back alive. The Bridge of No Return is notorious because it was the final point of discharge for slaves onto the waiting slave ships. The ship ultimately transported them into slavery, mostly to the US and Europe. The older residents gave it this name, and as the name implies, not a single slave who crossed the bridge ever came back. No slave that went down the bridge ever returns. Europeans built the jetty in 1795. It came with 3 major underground compartments, which were used in holding very stubborn slaves. The compartment had a capacity for about 30 slaves, but 150 slaves were stored. For donkey years, thousands of slaves left their ancestral lands here for the Europe and US, where they started a new life as peasants. All slaves acquired by force in the south and southeast passed through the Bridge of No Return. Slaves were led from the front of the canoes below, and the canoes would then transport them to the waiting slave ships. They would then sail across the Atlantic Ocean to the huge plantations in Europe and the America. They were held in dungeons until a ship arrived to take them to their new homes. They were always in chains and labels, and many of them died during the waiting days and will be dumped into the sea. Most deaths were caused due to the inconvenience arrangement of humans as cargo items. According to historical accounts, the Ikot Abasi route was popular for colonial masters. They would capture and sell hundreds of thousands of men and women and children as slaves to Europeans and American slave masters. Many peasants were traded for umbrellas, firearms, kettle, cups, pottery, bowls, and tea mugs. The slave traders even traded 40 healthy men for a single umbrella. You can imagine. So because of all these acts, it was nicknamed the Bridge of No Return, because once a slave stepped on it, they would never be allowed to look back and will never return. Oh, so sad. The good thing about the Bridge of No Return today is that you can step on it, look back, walk on the bridge, and return. On the signpost, this jetty was first built in the 1795 by the Europeans for the purpose of conveying slaves into waiting ships, which is a floating jetty and has 3 major underground holding compartments, which were used in storing very stubborn slaves. The compartment had a capacity for about 30 people, but about 150 slaves were stored there at any given time. It was nicknamed the Bridge of No Return because once a slave steps on it, they were not allowed to look back and they will never return. But today, you can go to Ikot Abasi, step on the bridge, look back, and walk on the bridge and return. To God be the glory. Thanks for watching, and please kindly subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell.